Hey, I hope you're doing well. Today's video is going to be really exciting because we'll be discussing about Ielts speaking module. How to start and end your speaking test perfectly. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and let's dive into today's topic. The Ielts speaking test is one of the 4 components of the International English Language Testing System, Ielts, exam, which evaluates your ability to communicate in English. The speaking test takes around 11-14 minutes and consists of 3 parts. It is a face-to-face interview with an examiner. The first part is the introduction and interview, which lasts for 4-5 minutes. The objective here is to help the examiner get to know you. You will be asked questions about familiar topics like your home, family, work, studies, hobbies, and interests. In the second part, known as the long turn, you will receive a task card with a topic. You have 1 minute to prepare and take notes before speaking for 1-2 minutes about the topic. This part tests your ability to speak at length on a given topic. The third part is the discussion, which lasts for 4-5 minutes. In this section, the examiner will ask you more complex questions related to the topic you spoke about in part 2. This part allows you to showcase your ability to discuss issues in detail and express opinions. Here are some tips for success in the Ielts speaking test. Speak clearly and at a natural pace. Expand your answers. Stay calm and confident. Use a variety of vocabulary. Use complex sentence structures. Avoid memorized answers, and paraphrase the question. Let's look at some useful words and phrases for the Ielts speaking test. For describing hobbies and interests, you can use phrases like, I'm passionate about, I'm really into, and I enjoy spending my free time. For giving opinions, you can say, in my opinion, I believe that, and, from my perspective. When making comparisons, you can use phrases like, compared to, on the one hand, but on the other hand, and, in contrast to. For describing experiences, you can say, one of the most memorable experiences I've had was. I can recall a time when, and, it was a life-changing experience because. To explain reasons, you can use phrases like, the reason why I think this is because. This is due to. And, one of the main factors is. For future predictions, you can say, I think that in the future. It is likely that. And, I foresee that. These phrases will help you articulate your thoughts clearly. When talking about advantages, you can use phrases like, one of the main benefits is. A positive aspect of this is. And, the biggest advantage is that. For disadvantages, you can say, on the other hand, a major downside is. One significant drawback is. And, a big disadvantage of this is. These phrases will help you present balanced arguments. To express certainty, you can use phrases like, I'm absolutely sure that. There's no doubt that. And, I'm certain that. For expressing uncertainty, you can say, I'm not quite sure, but, it's hard to say, but I think. And, I have no idea, but it could be. These phrases will help you convey your level of confidence in your statements. When giving examples, you can use phrases like, for instance, example, take, example, as an illustration, and, let me give you an example, example. For expressing agreement, you can say, I totally agree with that, that's exactly what I think, and, I couldn't agree more. These phrases will help you clearly express your stance. For expressing disagreement, you can use phrases like, I see your point, but I disagree because I'm not so sure about that, and I don't quite agree with you on this. These phrases will help you respectfully express a differing opinion. When talking about past experiences, you can use phrases like, I've had the opportunity to, verb. I remember the time when. And, a few years ago, I, verb. For future plans and predictions, you can say, I plan to, verb. In the future, in the coming years. I hope to, verb. And, I think something will happen in the future because. These phrases will help you discuss your past and future effectively. For expressing emotions, you can use phrases like, I was absolutely thrilled when. I felt overwhelmed with joy when. And, it was quite disheartening to realize. For describing situations, you can say, the situation was somewhat complicated due to. It was a highly stressful situation because. And, under those circumstances, I had to. These advanced phrases will help you sound more sophisticated. When discussing technology, you can use phrases like, technology has revolutionized the way we. The rapid advancement of technology means that. And, in today's digital age, it's almost impossible to. These phrases will help you discuss the impact of technology effectively. For more complex Ielts topics like technology and education, you can use phrases like, the rapid advancement of technology has drastically altered the way we, verb. In the digital age, we are constantly connected through technology. And, one downside of technological developments is the potential for negative effect. For education, you can say, in today's competitive world, having a solid education is essential for success. And, with the rise of online learning, students can now, verb, from the comfort of their homes. When discussing the environment, you can use phrases like, global warming is one of the biggest environmental challenges we face today. To combat pollution, we need to focus on solution. And, it is critical to raise awareness about the importance of protecting the environment. These phrases will help you discuss environmental issues effectively. Let's look at some advanced phrasal verbs for Ielts speaking. To bring up means to mention or start discussing something. To carry out means to perform or complete a task. To take up means to begin a new activity or hobby. To come up with means to think of an idea or solution. To get along with means to have a good relationship with someone. These phrasal verbs will help you sound more natural and fluent. For expressing opinions, you can use phrases like, from my point of view, I think that. I'm inclined to believe that. And, as far as I can see. These additional phrases will help you articulate your opinions more effectively in the Ielts speaking test. When engaging in conversations, it's important to know how to agree and disagree effectively. Phrases like, I couldn't agree more, or, you're absolutely right about that, can show agreement. While, I beg to differ, or, I don't quite agree with that, can be used to express disagreement. Providing reasons for your opinions or actions is crucial in communication. You can start with phrases like, the reason why I think this is because, or, one of the main reasons is. These help in making your arguments more convincing and clear. When talking about your current activities or state, use phrases like, at the moment, I'm focused on, or, currently, I'm working on. These expressions help in clearly conveying what you are doing right now. Discussing future plans or expectations can be done using phrases such as, looking ahead, I hope to, or, in the near future, I intend to. These statements help in sharing your future aspirations and goals. It's important to express how sure or unsure you are about something. Use, I'm absolutely sure that, to show certainty, and, I'm not entirely sure, but I think, to express uncertainty. This helps in communicating your confidence level. Providing examples can make your point more relatable and understandable. Phrases like, for instance, one example is, or, a perfect illustration of this is, are useful in giving concrete examples to support your statements. When you want to express your preferences, you can say, I prefer, noun, verb, over, noun, verb. For speculating or hypothesizing, use phrases like, if I were to guess, I'd say that. These help in sharing your likes and making educated guesses. Offering suggestions and making comparisons are key in discussions. Use, I would suggest, verb, because, for recommendations, and, compared to, noun is, adjective, for comparisons. These phrases help in providing advice and drawing contrasts. Clarifying your ideas can be done with phrases like, let me explain that in a different way. To express doubt or reservation, use, I'm not so sure about that. These expressions help in making your points clearer and showing your hesitations. Summarizing or concluding your points can be effectively done with phrases like, to sum up, idea, or, in conclusion, idea. These help in wrapping up your thoughts and providing a clear end to your discussion. Phrasal verbs are essential for Ielts speaking. Phrases like, look forward to, or, come up with, are commonly used. For example, I'm really looking forward to the holiday next month, or, she came up with a brilliant idea for the project. Collocations are word combinations that are often used together. Examples include, tackle a problem, make a decision, and achieve success. These combinations help in making your speech more natural and fluent. To excel in Ielts speaking, use a variety of tenses and vocabulary, be natural and spontaneous, expand your answers, and practice regularly. These tips will help you speak more fluently and confidently. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with your friends, and of course, hit that subscribe button for more awesome content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.